Okay, this is Visual Studio, Visual Studios 2019. I made a video on using Visual Studios, but I realized that my computer is not up to speed for this newer version, or maybe the last 3 or 4 versions. Like I said, I haven't done this in 10 years. So I'm going to drag some, I got another screen, I'm going to drag some things across here from my other screen. Here's the CPU usage, just Control-Alt-Delete, performance. You can see I'm topping out. And right now, Visual Studio is not open. I'm using a screen recorder. That's taking up 70%. So I'm gonna drag that back. Here's the CPU that I have, Intel Pentium N3540, and it is a quad core. I'm gonna drag that out of here. I'm gonna drag this over here. Here's the computer I'm using. So, what am I? Well, all I can say is, here's the Ryzen 7. Look at that. Not sure what this number is here. It doesn't matter. Here's the Ryzen 7, the Intel Core 7, 7, 7, 8. So this is just to compare. I just did a type in of this uh, uh, CPU that I have. Look at here. Here's an Intel 7. So you got to be careful when you buy a new computer. I mean, here's an Apple. This is the one to get right here. I mean, at bare minimum, these are pretty cheap. The 4800H. So showing all that, I'm gonna drag this out of here. I'm gonna open up. Okay, remember I have a screen recorder running. That's because obviously I'm making a video. So now I'm gonna open up Visual Studio 2019, and once I start the opening, I'll try to drag this CPU test over. %. That was just opening the program. So now I'll open one of my programs. %. It's not opening. Not opening. Look at that. It's maxed out. So I click App History. Processes. Performance. With these two together, it's just killing the CPU. That's why it won't load. Drag this out of the way again. Okay. So, if you're going to use Visual Studio, you don't want to go through this. And it'll make errors building programs. Drag this back over. Still maxed at it. So it's loaded, but it's still maxed. There's still something going on in the scene. The memory's okay. Everything's okay. except for the CPU. I mean, the memory could be more. I know I have 8 megs of memory. So dragging this back over. Again, if you're going to go and buy a new computer, and if you search the web, this is pretty much the one to get. And they have newer ones, but you can get this reasonably priced. If you look around, if you don't want a touch screen, which I bought a touch screen, I took it back. They're no good. I mean, the touch screen part is okay, but the draw part, which is what I really wanted for, is useless in my mind because you can't write anywhere, anytime. So again, just to look at this one more time, I'm way down here. Now, when I got that other computer from Costco, Visual Basic ran perfect. I think I made a video. I can't remember if I used that computer or not, but there was no lag time at all. So this will be the same for if you're a gamer. Look at, I mean, it's huge. Again, I don't know what this means. But let's just click it. See what it says. It's the CPU rank. So Postmark software. Now, if you don't know what you have, just get this. Let's go back. I like this other window better. 19 versus 1. So it's 18 times faster. So I'm going to close this program. We're going to close Studio. So if you want to know what you have, this is Windows 10. But anyway, System. And by the way, if I don't know if I said it, but it's also affecting the sound quality. It's making it crackle. And if you listen to this, it sounds like shit. But go to System. It's just overloaded. About. That's what you have right there. So you can't just change. You can't just go out and buy another CPU. I mean, I'm not an expert at this by any means, but you're gonna need a newer motherboard and other parts that go on the motherboard. But for everything else, surfing the web and everything else that I've done, I'm not a gamer. This works fine. I mean, you can pick up a computer with this CPU and run most anything. But if you're gonna do video editing or video recording, well, actually, video recording will work, but not on a higher. You can't record a higher CPU usage program. So anyway, I guess that's all I have to say. Yeah. But if you want to pick one of these up, you can pick one up for like $300. It's a good computer. So that's it.